Ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here at the Greatest Wrestling Alliance. Once again, Alphonse Stevens on the call here on commentary for a great event in front of this great community as we see Kris Kage, the Absolute, make his entrance into the ring. He's set to go one-on-one with Adonis Stone momentarily here in our main event. Kris Kage, one who is never short on confidence.
And his opponent.
We await the entrance of the perfect ratio, Adonis Stone. And Adonis Stone not coming out here alone. He's come out here with the rest of his brethren from the Wave, Mad John, KB King, and Johnny Rambeau. Rambeau and Mad John earlier successfully defeated Vincenzo and TKO Pacheco in a tag team exhibition. But the entryway is as far as they will take Adonis Stone. Adonis gonna head to the ring with no backup here. Adonis Stone, a tremendous athlete, not like he needs backup anyway. Great competitor and a fan favorite amongst the children here in the community. This one was announced on social media for our debut show here at the Greatest Wrestling Alliance. I was extremely excited. Adonis Stone has been making a name for himself all over the tri-state. Kris Kage, a longtime stalwart of the scene. And this one should be a hard-hitting affair. Adonis Stone all smiles right now, but momentarily he may not be. We await our main event. Kris Kage has got his game face on. This crowd firmly behind Adonis Stone. You hear chants of Stone, Stone, Stone coming out of the young voices in the audience. Kris Kage doing a lot of talking early on. Lots of talking, but the bell has not sounded yet. This match not made official as the foliage from above, trees in the background blowing into the ring. It is a bit windy out here. Adonis Stone offering some respect and sportsmanship with a handshake early on. Kris Kage accepts. All right, mutual respect between these. Wait a minute! And that mutual respect was feigned by Kris Kage. Kris Kage hammering away now on the perfect ratio. Adonis Stone in the corner. The referee has to break it up. Kage caught Adonis by surprise. And now Adonis, several right hands fighting back now. Bringing the fight to Kris Kage. Hammering away in the corner. And Adonis Stone now in control. I never put it past Kris Kage to try a sneak tactic. Irish whip reversal. Kris Kage eats a clothesline, however. And another big clothesline from Stone. And the perfect ratio now with a big pickup and a slam. Huge drop kick from Adonis. Adonis in control. Smile back on his face. And that's one thing about Adonis Stone. Whether you see him in the locker room in the back, or in the ring, or even just hanging out, always seems to be in a good mood. He went to fly, cut off by Kage with a shot, drags him out of the ring now. Kage, you swing, telegraphed by Adonis with a right hand of his own. Adonis in control on the outside, telling the youngsters, be quiet so you can hear the chop, and that was a big one. He's got Kris Kage on the outside. And now leaning Kage up on the guardrail for a chop. Now right in front of those youngsters, another chop. And these youngsters here in the front row enjoying the misery and agony of one Kris Kage. Oh, but Kage fires back with a thumb to the eye. Now he's bringing the fight over to Stone. And chops of his own to Stone in front of those same youngsters. Now Kage walking Stone around the ringside area. And another chop. I don't think Kris Kage was very enthused when he had to taste those chops. Dishing out Adonis' own medicine right back to him. Oh wait, he went to smash his head into the ring apron, but Adonis is able to get there. Adonis now measuring up, swinging a miss. Backdrop on the apron. Kris Kage looking to take care of business. Kris Kage not one to get along with the fans. Cover. Only a one Adonis kicked out. I don't think I've ever seen anybody argue over a 2 count before. Kris Kage telling the referee that was 2. Adonis on the wrong end of the offense here. Kris Kage just hammering away, picking apart Stone. And now a chop. Irish whip reverse. Swing and a miss. Float over. I thought he was going for a DDT. He goes for a snap suplex instead. And he holds on. Into an exploder suplex. Nice offense by Kris Kage. The cover. Unorthodox. Only got a 2 count out of it. Well, there's a 2 count he was looking for earlier. You shut up. Kris Kage, instead of staying on Adonis, you think the longtime veteran would know better than to jaw jack with the crowd. But sometimes ego gets in the way. A Stone firing back, hammering away, trying to mount some type of offense and create some separation for himself. Kris Kage able to cut him off. Irish whip now. Into a side headlock. Maybe a variation of a sleeper. Kris Kage trying to cinch it in. Kage now trying to wear down Adonis. And Adonis is fading. This strategy might be successful. Kris Kage yelling he's done. I don't know about all that. 1 hand down. 2 hands down. Gets one more. That might be it. Oh! Right in the nick of time. Adonis Stone able to get that hand up. And now Adonis fighting back. Off the ropes goes Adonis. And he's the recipient of a back body drop. Kris Kage, huge senton. Will that be all? Only a 2 count. Kris Kage arguing with the referee. That's never of any help. And Adonis Stone clutching that knee. He might be hurt. Now Kris Kage has Adonis by the hair. And now with the choke. Kris Kage, very cocky, very arrogant, and drawing the ire of the youngsters. Who all came here to see their hero, Adonis Stone. Double axe handle to the back from Kage. Kage taking a little bit too much time talking instead of wrestling. I want to give Adonis Stone a window to recover. Oh, but Adonis, that's what I mean. That window of opportunity to recover. Hammering away on Kris Kage. But all he's limping. Kris Kage sees the target. You never want to give Kris Kage a target. Now he's hitting low. Kris Kage told the referee that he was above the belt, which we all know is BS. Kris Kage now picks up Adonis, big slam. Now Kage going up. Kris Kage going up. Oh, and he missed the leg drop. And Adonis Stone using the last bit of energy he had to move out the way. Now the referee started a 10 count. Both men are down. I think the first man to get back to his feet may have the advantage here. Referee up to 3. As this crowd is chanting Stone here in the Bronx. Adonis Stone. Looks like he may get to his feet first. Oh, they're getting to their feet at the same time, it looks like. Now Adonis, huge clothesline. As you can see, he's limping. He's only got one good wheel. Oh, but a kick. And another kick. And a knee. Into, what is this, a Death Valley? Samoan drop. Adonis Stone with that Samoan drop. And a moonsault. It's going to take way more than that, however, to put down Mr. 2K himself, the absolute Kris Kage. The crowd chanting that was 3, but no, it was not. It was clearly a 2 count. And now, Adonis Stone out of the corner. Reverse Irish whip. Up and over. Kris Kage missed him. Drop down from Kage. And a spine buster from Kris Kage. One of his signature go-to maneuvers. Kage now. Signaling that that's it. May he be going for his patented elbow drop? I think so. Up to the top goes Kage. Taking a bit too long, however. And Adonis is back on his feet. Runs up to him. Huge superplex. Adonis got to make the cover. One-hand cover. Without being able to put any weight on top of Kris Kage. He kicks out at 2. The move was super effective, but maybe too effective. Took the wind out of Adonis Stone. Being able to put a hand on the man for the cover. Again, it's going to take more than just a hand on the chest to beat Kris Kage. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Might be going for that perfect ratio. Oh, but Kris Kage. Up. Telegraphed Irish whip. Kris Kage. Pile driver. That will make the folks in Memphis proud. And will that be all? And Adonis Stone kicks out in the nick of time. However, I don't know if you folks noticed, but Stone looked like he used a lot of energy to kick out. Like he used every last drop of stamina that he had left. Adonis looking worn out. And where's Kris Kage going? He just left the ring. Kris Kage. He's winning. Oh, come on. Kris Kage is too talented of a wrestler to resort to getting a chair. He's bringing that chair ringside. And now inside the ring. I didn't get the memo that this was a no disqualification match. And of course it's not. The referee grabs the chair from Kris Kage. Want to put it to the outside. Kris Kage just kicked the referee out of the ring. And what's the meaning of this? And he grabs the chair back. That almost certainly should be a disqualification once the referee comes to. He's out cold. Wait a minute. A youngster from the crowd. He just hopped the guardrail and got in the ring. I don't know how safe that is. I wouldn't put it past Kris Kage to hit a kid with a chair, but he drops the chair. But this kid protecting Adonis Stone. Wait a minute. Kris Kage just sat that kid on the top rope. Oh, and a super kick from Stone. Oh, wait, this kid. He just Hurricane Rana Kris Kage with a kip up. Double underhook. The perfect ratio. He turned him inside out. Referee back in the ring. 1, 2, 3. And with an assist from a young man in the community, Adonis Stone is going to win your main event here on the Greatest Wrestling Alliance. In the first ever main event of the Greatest Wrestling Alliance, Adonis Stone, with the help of a youngster in the crowd, has defeated Kris Kage. Well, we'll let Adonis Stone and this young man celebrate. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alphonse Stevens. It's been a pleasure being here in the Bronx. We'll see you the next time the Greatest Wrestling Alliance is on the air.